mother recently bought me a planner to help me stay organized. As someone who's always done things by feel, this is my first time keeping a calendar of things that need to be done. And I found that having a planner has helped free up a lot of mental space. A to-do list allows me to focus on one thing at a time, whether it's work, school, or errands. And when I finish that task, I can return to the to-do list to see what needs to be done next. And there's a particular satisfaction that comes from checking off each item as I get it done. So coming down from the mountain for a second time, Moshe offers the Israelites a to-do list. He outlines the necessary materials and the different steps that need to be taken to complete the Mishkan, the dwelling place for God that will exist in the middle of the camp as they wander through the desert. This is perhaps the most important undertaking that the Israelites have done since leaving Egypt. They are to create a dwelling place for God in their midst. However, before going over the list of materials and parts and steps for the Mishkan, Moshe reminds them of the commandment to keep Shabbat. He says, "Sheshet yamim te'aseh melacha, uvayom hashvi'i yihyeh lachem kodesh Shabbat Shabbaton l'Shem. Kol ha'oseh vo melacha yumat." 6 days work can be done. However, the seventh day is a Shabbat Shabbaton, a day of complete rest, a holy day for God. Anyone who does work on that day shall be put to death. Why does this command come here? Why are we reminded of the command to keep Shabbat now, when Moshe is about to outline the steps that are necessary for creating the Mishkan? Sforno offers that the sacred work of the Mishkan could not be used as an excuse to work on Shabbat. Rambam concurs. He says that even though building the Mishkan is an incredibly important task, it could not be used to delay or stall or supersede Shabbat. This is a particularly important reminder for a people who just a little while ago, struggling with the concept of following an unseen God, had built an idol, something tangible, something they could touch, something they could see. How much more so did they need to be reminded of the importance of Shabbat, something that has no seen benefit, when they are about to be commanded to build a structure, something that could be seen. In the same way, how often do we, in our own lives, allow the to-do list of things that need to be done, those things for which we get a gold star or an A grade or a paycheck? How often do we allow those things to supersede the other things in our lives that have no seen benefit? When have you allowed homework to get in the way of calling an elderly relative? Or when have you allowed work to get in the way of spending time with loved ones? Or when have you let that list of errands that need to be done get in the way of self-care, whether it's taking a few minutes to go on a walk, or breathe, or pet your cat, or just stare at the wall? How often do we let those tasks on our to-do list, those vital, important, if not sacred tasks, override the parts of our lives that don't come with tangible reward? The institution of Shabbat comes to remind us that we cannot let the Mishkan in our own lives, that thing that we are building, that important task, get in the way of also keeping and guarding and holding sacred those moments that don't necessarily come with a seen benefit. For to allow that to happen, to cast aside those things that don't come with tangible results, is to not live at all.